So I want to start off talking to you about fiction. Usborne and Kane Miller do such a wonderful job with fiction. The stories are interesting. They always have fantastic illustrations in them. They're also educational. They incorporate rhythm, rhyme, and repetition. And Usborne also introduces classics in a way that's very approachable and can cause even the youngest reader to fall in love with the story. So the first one I want to show you is called Blue Whale Blues. It's a newer book by Kane Miller Publishing. And in the book, the whale is singing the blues, and his penguin friend here is trying to figure out why. And the first reason why is because the whale's bike fell over. So the whale's bike is the shopping cart. So it's just a really quirky story that the child in your life is going to love. The next one I want to show you is a part of Usborne's phonics readers. It's called Underpants for Ants. So there are several of these. This one is $6.99, and they're also sold in a collection called Cow Takes a Bow and Other Tales. So you can buy them individually for $6.99, or you can buy them in the collection for $14.99. So it's for beginning readers. In the story, Nan the mouse has a little shop. She sells kind of random trinkets. And her shop is not popular, and she's not selling very much, so she sits and knits all day. And one day she comes across some ants when she's trying to make soup, and they beg her not to send them out in the cold because they're already so cold, and so she gets this idea to knit them some underpants. So it's a really cute story. It has in the back of it kind of a guide to phonics for the adult. So these books are really awesome. The next one I want to show you is one of the first books that I got from Usborne. It's called the Usborne Book of Fairy Tales. So this is what's called a dual reader. And we have several of these. We have the Usborne Book of Farmyard Tales. We have a Book of Princesses. We have a First Experiences, Going to the Dentist story. So what makes this dual reader so amazing is it has a couple lines in it. So it has the first line, which you could read all the way across and the story makes sense. So if you have a younger reader with a shorter attention span, or you're trying to rush at bedtime, you can just read the top line. And as the child gets a little older, you can add in the bottom line, which just adds some more detail to the story. So you could read the top line, that's Cinderella looking out of the window. They make her work all day. Or you could add in the bottom line, that's Cinderella looking out of the window. She lives with her stepmother and two ugly stepsisters. They are always really horrible to her. They make her work all day. So this book goes even further with the child, and the child can read the top line as they're starting to learn how to read. It's about a first grade reading level. And then the adult or the older sibling can read the bottom line. So this book can stick with your child for a long time, which makes it such a great value. The next one I want to show you is part of our illustrated collections. So Usborne makes a bunch of these. They're these awesome hardbound collections. This one's illustrated Grimm's fairy tales. The other one I'm going to show you is illustrated stories from the Greek myths. So these books, they have beautiful illustrations in them, and there's not too many words per page. So it just makes it very approachable. Usborne, in the same style, does unabridged illustrated classics. So they do The Wizard of Oz, Treasure Island, Heidi, and several others. So it's the same kind of style. It's illustrated pages, not too many words per page, and it can just make a young reader, get from front to back and not even realize that they read something a little more difficult. The last one I'm going to show you is part of our Conspiracy 365 series. So it starts in January. The first book is called January, and the 12th book is called December. So it just goes through all the months. And this book is technically for 3rd grade and up. It's very clean. It's full of action and adventure. But I've also known of a lot of adults that really enjoy these books. So they've been known to make even the most reluctant reader kind of really get excited about the story and enjoy reading it. So these are available in hardcover and paperback. So those are just a few of the selections that I want to show you. Usborne has a ton of excellent fiction, so let me know what the child in your life is interested in or what reading level they're at, and we can find something perfect for them.